Hello students. So yesterday we discussed scarcity of resources. Under that is to get of one thing we should sacrifice another thing. We discussed like a story Aladdin and his magic lamp. So he was very lucky. What purpose? He had a magic lamp to whenever and whatever he needs. That time by rubbing the lamps he got whatever he needs through the help of genie, right? But in the present situation it is highly impossible to get all the goods and services all we expected. So what are our necessary, what are our luxury, so we cannot get all the things, all these things. Why? Because scarcity of resources. Scarcity means shortage, less, because human wants are unlimited, resources are limited. So when the resources are limited, that is called only, we can say, or we can call like scarcity. That is when the resources are less. When the resources are less, that time it is called only scarcity. That is called only scarcity of resources. Scarcity of resources. So this scarcity of resources raises the problem of choice. Problem of choice. The scarcity of resources increases the problem of choice. Okay. So this problem of choice arises the alternative uses. Alternative uses means that is we have to use, for example, water. We have to use for industries like drinking, electricity, agriculture. Okay. For all these only we have to utilize or use. Okay, so in this situation we cannot get all the things or goods and services. So scarcity is the biggest problem in the present situation in our country. So scarcity of resources or shortage of resources or less resources increases the problem of choice. So you know very well, in the bus stop, like you can see less buses or more population. You can observe the people are traveling on the top of the bus also. Even in the petrol bunk, you can see in the film theaters to purchase a ticket, in the railway stations. Okay, there is a long queue to purchase what they need. So what they are expecting. Why? Because scarcity of resources. Scarcity of resources. So in this situation, first how we have to solve the problems. We have to collect the information. We have to list out the economic problems to solve the scarcity of resources, or utilize we have to like make alternative uses, because scarcity of resources raises the problem of choice. That's why we have to use the goods and services in an alternative way. To get one thing we should sacrifice another thing. So in this situation we have to first, the country has to collect the economic problems. What purpose? To solve. Okay, the country has to solve the problem. The country has to solve the problem. What purpose? To maintain the, or to control the problems. Which problems? Economic problems. To control the problems. Which problems? Economic problems. Economic problems. So to control the economic problems, first the country has to list out. The country has to list out the economic problems. So economic problems like poverty, population, science and technology, illiteracy, unemployment. First we have to collect the economic problems. We have to list out the economic problems. Okay, what purpose? To solve that one. We have to calculate the information. We have to collect the information. How we have to collect the information? Through the help of statistics. We have to use the statistics in economics. In that time only we can get clear picture. Without knowing how much problem is there. For example, how many people are poor, how many people are rich, like how many are literates, how many are illiterates, how many are employees, how many are unemployed. Okay, how many are adults, how many are like children. Okay, how many are working, how many are not getting job, right? So what is the national income, what is the per capita income, what is the investment, what is the savings, ಯಾರ್ಯಾರು ಎಷ್ಟೆಷ್ಟು ಸೇವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಎಷ್ಟೆಷ್ಟು ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ತಗೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಒಂದು ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರದ ಇನ್ಕಮ್, ದೇಶದ ಒಂದು ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಪೂರ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನ ರಿಚ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಓಕೆ, ದೆನ್ ಹೌ ಮಚ್ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದೇರ್, ಹೌ ಮಚ್ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಇಸ್ ದೇರ್, ಹೌ ಮಚ್ ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಇಸ್ ದೇರ್, ಓಕೆ, ಲೈಕ್ ಟು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ವಿ ನೀಡ್ clear picture, we need statistics, we need numbers. So that's why we should use the statistics in economics to solve the problems, So what is the problem? That is what we are facing, scarcity of resources, like choice, problem of choice, then about the population, about the poverty, about the unemployment, about the illiteracy, like ಅನಕ್ಷರಸ್ಥರು ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಲೈಕ್ ಓದಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥವ್ರು ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಉದ್ಯೋಗ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥವ್ರು ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಉದ್ಯೋಗ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಓಕೆ. ಈ ರೀತಿ ಎಲ್ಲವನ್ನು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಔಟ್ ದ ಎಕನಾಮಿಕ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ದೀಸ್ ಎಕನಾಮಿಕ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಎಕನಾಮಿಕ್ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ಸ್. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಔಟ್ the economic problems. First, we have to list out the economic problems. So, these economic problems are called economic facts. Okay, list out the economic problems. And these economic problems are called as economic facts. So it requires to collect the information. The economic facts are called as data. The economic factors are called as data. So through the help of data only we can calculate, we can get perfect information, we can get a clear picture about country, whether country is developing, like not developing, like how many are rich, how many are poor, how many are literates, how many are illiterates, how many are employees, how many are unemployed, okay, how many are children, how many are adults, like this, like how much is the saving, how much is the investment, how much is the production, how much is the consumption, right? So everything we can get through the help of data. The information is called as data. So first we have to list out the economic problems. What purpose? To solve that one. The economic problems are called as economic facts. These economic facts are called as data. We have to collect the information about economic facts with the help of data. So this data is nothing but statistics. So when we are collecting the data, analyze the data or interpretation of the data, that is called only statistics. Okay, so statistics is nothing but this is the data helps to understand. This data helps to understand or analysis or interpretation or get the solution. Okay, that is called as statistics. Statistics is nothing but data only. So through the help of data we can analyze the problem, we can understand the problem, and we can try to get the solution for the problem with the help of data. This data is nothing but data, like statistics only. Nothing but it is statistics. That's why we have to use statistics in economics. Okay, this statistics is nothing but that is data. Through the help of data only we can know the clear picture about an economy, whether about the national income, per capita income, and then how many are rich, how many are poor, how many are working, how many are not working, how many are healthy, how many are ill healthy, like how many are literates, how many are illiterates. Okay, like this, how much is saving, how much is investment, how much is producing, how much is consumption. Okay, so everything we can understand through the help of this data. So this data is nothing but statistics. Statistics helps the understand. Statistics helps the understand, analyze, or even solution It provides the solution for the problem. So it can understand the problem, analyze the problem, and also interpretation or infer the solution. So that is which one? For the economic problems. For the economic problems. So this is called as statistics. Okay, in statistics or statistics can see in the two senses. Statistics can see or we can explain in the two senses. One is singular sense. Singular sense. Another one is plural sense. Are you understanding? Statistics is nothing but collect the data, interpretation of the data, understand the data, and providing the solution. Okay, that is analyze the data. That is called only statistics. Data is nothing but economic facts. Economic facts nothing but economic problems. What purpose we have to list out the economic problems? To solve the problem. Okay, poverty, unemployment, which one? Education, then like science and technology. Okay, how many are poor, how many are rich, how many are educated, how many are uneducated, how many are employed, how many are unemployed, how many are like children, how many are adults, okay, how many are suffering from diseases, right, how many are healthy. So everything we can understand with the help of data. The data, with the help of data only we can calculate, we can check, we can get clear picture about an economy. Okay, so that's why we have to study statistics. Statistics helps the understand, helps the it is helpful to the understand, analyze, and infer to the solution. It can provide it tries to provide the solution. It can understand the problem. It can analyze the problem. Which one? Statistics. That's why we have to study statistics in economics. So in the statistics we can see two senses. One is singular sense. Another one is plural sense. So what is the meaning of singular sense? That is, singular sense means science of collection. Science of collection, presentation, science of collection, presentation, analysis, and interpretation. Analysis and interpretation of numerical data. Numerical data. See, we have to collect the information through the help of numbers. That is called only data or statistics. Statistics is helpful to the collect the information with the help of numbers. So how many, how much, okay, like that only. So under this statistics we can see in two senses. One is a singular sense. So singular senses means the science of collection. The singular science refers to the science of collection. First it has to collect the information, and presentation and analysis and interpretation of numerical data. It can collect the numerical data. First, science of collection is in the way of scientifically, and also it can give the presentation, and also it can analyze which is right, what is wrong, what is right. So everything analysis and interpretation. Try to solve the problems. So that is called only which one? Singular sense. Singular sense means science of collection, presentation, analysis, and interpretation of numerical data. As like guys, one more is there, plural sense. That is numerical facts. Numerical facts systematically collected. Systematically collected. That is called as plural sense. numerical facts systematically collected. Numerically facts systematically collected. Okay, so here systematically collected, which one? Plural sense. Systematically, there is methods. There are so many methods to calculate of which one? Data. That is we can study in further chapters. Okay, so there are so many methods to calculate of data. So that is personal interview, like mailing questionnaire, like that. So we have to see in further chapters. Anyhow, we are discussing about statistics. So without statistics, we cannot get the solution for economic problems. So that's why we have to use statistics in the economics. In this, there are two sense. One is singular sense, another one is plural sense. It's a science of collection, presentation, analysis, and interpretation of numerical data. Like plural sense is the numerical facts systematically collected. Okay, up to this statistics, meaning and introduction. In next class, we will discuss about importance of statistics. Thank you.